Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, so we got a mirror match.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia.
Green versus white.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He can run it. We'll have him gain up about a handful there.
We'll take that. We'll take those 5 yards.
Quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Yes, sir. Get him out of here. Smoke team. Smoke team. Yes, sir. Stop playing with me on here, y'all.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. 45 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. 4th down coming up.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
From the pistol, Hurts. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But what I like even more, that's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it forward.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Taking a big shot for the...
Give me that!
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship.
Yeah, he thought. He thought he was getting a touchdown.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead...
your opponent is experiencing connection issues.
The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far.
Oh, yeah, definitely was a horrible pass. I don't know what ball was that.
After this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Into the back that time. And that brings up 3rd down. Hurts.
Bad pass for me. That was a horrible pass.
Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing.
Yeah, I'm like garbage right now.
Drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought of the defenders or offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He gets 4 yards on the carry. That's going to leave him just a yard out on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. He tries to sneak it, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
All right. Let me lock in.
Elliott's all set. set for the kickoff. On the return, Britton Covey. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Ooh, incomplete there on 2nd down, but boy, a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly picked off and headed the other way.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Put some power on a deep one left.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Inside the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
All right.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Option play. They give it to Barkley. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles pushing for points. Second and 10 now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he does a lot of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's trying to go deep again. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
The QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts.
And let me get that BS play. My bad.
It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round,
I should be blowing ball out. I'm playing like garbage.
Receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Josh Sweat making the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. to throw. Forced out to his right.
Horrible throw.
This one is
Horrible
tipped away
throw.
and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory.
All right, we don't want to do nothing stupid.
In flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
All right.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He's back to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. Disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to the second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts looking to throw.
Give me that.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terry.
Give me that. Wow. Yo, are you shitting me? Bro, it was a tight game. And my man quit. Bro, I wasn't even playing my best game. My man quit. Off a pick. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I wasn't even playing my best game, and my man just like, nah, I'm good.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Open man downfield is Kittle. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. This throw left side caught by Kittle. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Purdy works out of the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Screen pass to Ayuk. Taught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down.
The defense has speed to the ball. This group does. It makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Fine work defensively. That's going to be an play. And go down and see incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Purdy going to put it up again. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Good night, boys.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here. Score that opening drive. But they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0.
Didn't I say it was bedtime? Or do we want to bring the noise down until I'm done and we can play Ninja Turtles? What is he doing?
He's standing.
Now, before y'all came up these stairs, he was sitting over there watching TV. He wasn't making any noise.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after one, the Niners have the early advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore
That
after
goes to
this.
me. Do you need the 64 ball? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Okay.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 5. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Facts.
2nd down. Jackson
Uh-huh.
to the tight end.
Yeah, keep bringing that blitz,
They're
homie.
going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy.
Let's see if he's still gonna bring that blitz. I'm just gonna be picking this shit apart.
And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Henry.
That was a bad run by me.
Stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Come on, you gotta make that catch.
Coverage was good that time.
Coverage was not good. He just dropped the damn ball.
And forcing 3rd down. Jackson now.
Yes, sir.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep bringing the blitz.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives him. And you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. 1st and 10. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
First and 10 for Purdy.
Kittle is cooking me right now.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Bring the noise down, little ones.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
You gotta be kidding me. Kittle is cooking me right now, bro.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Shotgun snap.
Can't be mad at it.
To the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he definitely is. I can't be mad at it. He balling.
Samuel. Touchdown. 49ers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. That's out quickly and complete. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. 3 tight ends in the game.
Guys, can y'all bring the noise down?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here. It's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically, for the coaches and coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I need y'all to stop when somebody gets hurt.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
He hit me with a pillow because you're messing with me.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 65 yards. Down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Oh, it's fresh.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. On third down, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Yes or no? No? That's racist. That's racist.
On first and 10, Purdy.
Give me that.
Dangerous throw there is intercepted.
What he saw?
Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Uh-huh.
Give his guys a short field to work with.
All right, let's get back in this game.
To take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
I'm like, what? Even other people that have what?
And the pistol, Jackson ready. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
The 7th grader.
Throwing Jackson. Off balance throw. Incomplete. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Body got me onto the floor. That's what I'm asking. Is that the person that hit me? Only Macari and Nasty. Where's the kid? Can you do it? Yes.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Said stop it.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
You drunk kicked me like a potato! If I would have done that, I would have got it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
If you take one of the guys, if I drop it, you do not need it.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, it's
Well, you
Purdy.
do not need to go
And he can't hang on through the contact.
My
It's
fault.
incomplete. What
My
a
other
great
fault.
job
She's
defensively.
big.
Just as
Okay.
the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Mom, I'm going See? You do it straight.
Out of the
Another
gun,
person.
here's Purdy.
Another person that I know about
Christian
it.
McCaffrey.
Like the other
And he
person.
stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And that call will not get it on the defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
Oh, really? That's what happens. You can just get in. So what is that?
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
Goddamn kill it again.
Kittle. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
You can't do it. Oh, no.
From the gun, it's Purdy.
I'm not good.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll drop to throw. Right side, pulled in by Samuel. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Get down.
Gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I was thinking they have an imaginary stuff. That means that I can't. It's fine. Go back up close. I'm going to just take them on the
Yes!
That is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't even care right now.
No. Some people.
It's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Don't do that.
Well, not you. They're not all the different things.
Back to throw. Jackson. And that one not
Hey,
away.
wait,
It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator
All right.
is operating.
You just got to play defense.
Give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback.
Up to my defense now.
Wait.
Here is 1st and 10.
Wait. Let me. Let me. Yo, don't. The baby's falling behind.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Thrown right side.
The thing is so
But incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. It's second down.
No, it's Junior. I'll tell you that is the stage thing.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
And you just ran him over. Wait.
Boys.
On second down, Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush
It's
there.
not.
As he threw in the pass, he's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
I know that me. No, they have to send. They have to defend.
On third down, it's Purdy.
They only let me.
That is incomplete. Here we go. Here goes what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Desperately needed that one. Like down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go. And it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
This is simple.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
Ball game.
It's incomplete.
Once I put that pressure on,
Look, they're trailing late.
I made adjustments to shut down Kittle. He can't do nothing.
On downs.
I'm laughing though, but he is not.
They'll run it with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
You're down.
Mhm.
I'm getting a notification from
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again.
Woo, my defense carried me in this game. Nice comeback win.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruise to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
That was a good game. Once I made the adjustments, though, he ain't scoring no more. Facts. I just stopped, boy. I stopped him in the. Like I said, I shut down Kittle and he couldn't do nothing. All right, I got one more in me. All right, might as well finish off with my birds.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly. close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And we're underway here in South Philly. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the shotgun, it's Hurts.
Horrible throw, man. Oh my God, why did I throw that? Should be 7-0 right now. I got too cocky.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First carry for David Montgomery. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 7.
We stop running around.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone.
Yeah, I'll take that right back. Let's go, baby. Give me that. After that horrible interception I threw, let's go, defense.
Comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing on that pick 6.
Guys, can y'all stop thumping? If this TV falls off, you're going to have issues.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra safe ground. The receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up second down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's a third down and 4. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On third down, they go with Montgomery.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
Right there. I want to do it to the power.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short.
Wow! It was 7-0. Bro, that's crazy, bro. It was literally 7-0. My man quit. Bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Can't make this shit up, bro.
How many is there? That's how many is there. Oh, there's like a lot. Like what? Maybe 5.
Can't make this shit up, bro. I'm hopping off.